It's been a while since I used the screen, huh? It's been a while. Okay, so today, as you might have seen, I'm gonna do my best to sing as much of the Hamilton music Hamilton musical as I possibly can. I must give a word of warning though, because I thought about this stream idea like 2 days ago maybe. Merry Christmas! Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys! I hope you guys are having a great Christmas. This is the worst time to be outside right now. It's okay. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's good to see you all. But yeah, no, I thought about the stream like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh man, that's really cool. Like, cause you know, like Calli, right? Of course, you know Calli. Everyone knows Calli. But anyway, I saw that she did a Hamilton stream, and I was like, oh boy, Hamilton stream, right? And I was like, and I saw that it was mostly just her practicing. I was like, oh, that's cool. There's just a bit disappointed that she didn't like, sing the entire musical. You rarely leave your house. Yeah, honestly, I understand that. I totally get that. As I have left my house in the past 3 days to practice for this, and okay, I actually so when the Hamilton when the Hamilton musical first came out like a few years ago, like all my friends are into it, right? So like I listened to it nonstop for like a few months basically. Like every single time I hung out with my friends, they'd be singing like something part from the song, right? And it got to the point where like at some point I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm sick of it. But like listening back to it again, like during practice, I'm like, you know what, this is actually really sick. The only issue is, I had 3 days to practice this. So forgive me, it's a little bit scuffed. Also, one more thing is I try to look for like instrumental tracks for the entire musical, but like with like backing vocals, right? Because that would be really cool. Because that would be nice, and I would really hold on. My mic's kind of far away. Hold on. But I was looking for like instrumental tracks I could sing along to, and then apparently there's a whole bunch of songs that don't have like a lot of backing vocals. So like that was really upsetting to me. But anyway. So what I decided is, I'll just sing along to the original musical. It'll hide some of the scuff, right? Yeah. It'll appear a little less messy if I if I sing along with people that already know how to sing. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Before I start, I would like to ask. I'm gonna play a bit of the songs, and I'm gonna ask if it's too loud. Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Is this Rhapsody Musical Adventure? Maybe. I'll do my heckin' best. Don't worry. Yeah. No, so let me ask if you can hear my voice above this. Oh wait, is my? I realized I think my reverb is on because I didn't turn it off when I was like practicing because I forgot. I don't have it. Like you can't hear it right now, but yeah, there's reverb now. Yay! Say hi to reverb. Actually, is it actually on? It'd be really awkward if there wasn't any. Okay, it is on. I was gonna say it'd be really awkward if there wasn't any reverb when I said there would be. Anyway, hello, reverb. Anyway, would you please listen and let me know if it's too loud? Is that too loud? Can you hear? Yeah. Don't forget the hungry. Don't worry, I am always hungry. I have some liquids with me in case I need to drink water. In which I guess I will need to drink water because I'm not singing this entire thing. I'm not singing 2 hours of songs without any water because that would suck. I think I would die. I think anyone would die really if you did this without water. But anyway, I think the volume is fine. So yeah, shall we begin? I think it's a good time to begin. Yeah. All right. Well, let's begin. Whoa, I'm really nervous about this. Ready? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. How does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished and scholar, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter by 14. They placed him in charge of a trading charter. And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then Alec came and the station rang. I can't find the. That's why it wasn't the lyrics. Oh God. To his temple connected to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. The word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Set you education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name? It's Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait. When he was 10, his father split full of it, dead, written 2 years later. See Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride, something new inside. A voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating, raiding every tree is on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead or destitute without a cent or restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar, cane, and rum, and all the things he can't afford. Scamming for every book he can get his hands on, planning for the future. See him now as he stands on the bow of a ship headed for a new land. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can just you wait. Be a new man. In New York, just you wait. We are waiting in the wings for you. You never back down, you never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, America sings for you. Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be. The ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. Since they destroyed him, his America forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him. Me, I loved him. And me, da-da-da-da. And the damn fool that shot him, da-da, shot him, shot him. Things I haven't done, but just you wait. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. Ah, my name is Alexander Hamilton. 76. New York City. Fear me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends, who's asking. Oh, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous, sir. I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study when I got sort out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him. It's a blur, sir. He handles the financials. You punched the burr, sir. Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate into, then join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents dying, which before they passed. You're an orphan. Of course, I'm an orphan. I wish there was a worth and we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for. Can I buy you a drink? That would be nice. Oh, we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. Smile more. I'm singing the entirety of the Hamilton musical, thank you. It's scuffed because I have not practiced very much. I've had 2 days. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead. Yes? Who fools to run the bells off winds up dead. Yo, 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 what time is it? Showtime! Like I said, showtime, showtime, yo, I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 types of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. This red coats don't want it with me, cause I will pop, chicken pop those cops till I'm free. Oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I came from afar just to say bonsoir to the king, cause c'est toi who's the best, c'est moi. Blah, blah, I am Hercules, mulligan, up in it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother come again. Come your daughters and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets. No more sex, pour me another brew, son. Let's raise a couple more to the revolution. Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College, Aaron Burr, give us a verse, drop some knowledge. Good luck with that, you're taking a stand. Use fit, I'ma sit. We'll see where we land. Evolution's imminent, what do you stall for? If you stand for nothing, bro, what'll you fall for? Ooh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Ooh, who is this kid? What's he gonna do? Not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I am amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of I don't remember how to say this. Heard with every word I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I have learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. Fuck this park into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me sell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. The King George turns around, running spending spree. He ain't ever gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Answer me, he says in parentheses. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. Ha 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 ha! Sucks to be dad, doesn't it? I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just... my voice cracking though? No, I'm not going to. Don't worry. And I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot. I dream of life without the monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy? How you say? Anarchy. Other side panicky with my yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice. I got y'all knuckleheads and local parentis. I'm joining the rebellion cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gonna take a shot. But we'll never be truly free till those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die, wait till I sally in on a stallion with the 1st Black Battalion, have another shot. She says, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You got big you're gonna get shot. Very check we got Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot blacker than the kettle calling the pot. What are the odds? The gods will put us all in one spot. Popping a pop. I'm just a revolutionary abolitionist. Give me a position, show you where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited, shoot it off at the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promise that'll make y'all proud. Let's get this guy in front of a crowd. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, wow, whoa. Tops. Whoa, whoa, come on. Rise up. When you're living on your knees, you rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. One of these colonies gonna 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 rise up. Rise up. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we living fast, and we laugh, reach for a flask. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a movement, it's a movement. We're the hungry brother with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming a promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I thought of it in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time I'm thinking past tomorrow. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We're gonna take a shot, time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Time to take a shot, rise up. Ah, breathing hard, hold on. Time to take a shot, time to take a shot. And I am not throwing away my shot. Bye. Oh, I love that song. Oh, shit, hold on. The children tell a story. Let's have another job tonight. I definitely read that correctly, yes. Another round. Let's have another round tonight. It's a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Woo! Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Let's have another round tonight. Four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight. Let's have the story of tonight. We'll tell the story of tonight. We'll tell the story of tonight. I really like that song too. Actually, all the songs in this musical are really good. Yeah? There's nothing rich folks loves more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in the carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. The Schuyler sisters, Angelica, Peggy, Eliza, work. Daddy sent me home by sundown, cause he doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown, like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. Angelica, work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war, people shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore, new ideas in the air. Look around, Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me, Eliza, I'm looking for mine at work. I'm looking for mine at work. I'm looking for mine at work. Whoa, I can't sing this part. Woo! There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume sounds like your daddy's got money. Why you slumming in your city in your fancy heels? You searching for an urchin who can give you ideals. But you disgust me, I see disgust me. I'm a trust fund baby, you can trust me. I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense, so I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel work. Hi, Steven. And how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, and how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest, I can't breathe, the greatest city in the world. I'm reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. I want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Breathing's hard on this song. I can't sing every part at the same time. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be greatest city in the world, and the greatest city in the world. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. We're looking for a mind at work. Yeah, it's such a good song, isn't it? In the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world. It's a weird thing to sing, but it's so good. So funny.
My name is Samuel Seabury, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings
of Continental Congress. Heed not the rabble who scream revolution. They have not your interests at heart. Oh my God, Tennis Junior Part. Chaos and bloodshed are not. Those chords are the thing? Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it? But it's hard to sing. Straight. His Congress does not speak for me. Let him be. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame. He'd have you all unravel at the sound of screams, but the revolution is coming and the have-nots are gonna win this. It's hard to listen to you with the straight dust and bloodshed already haunt us. Honestly, you shouldn't even talk. And what about Boston? Look at the cost and all that we've lost, and you talk about Congress. Nothing. My dog speaks more eloquently than thee, but strangely your mange is the same. Is he in Jersey? For the revolution! For the revolution! If you repeat yourself again, I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me, please don't read.
Not your interest.
Don't modulate the key, then not debate with me. Why should a tiny across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander, please.
I'd rather be decisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties. Silence. A message from the king. A message from the king. A message from the king. I love that song. It's so dumb. It's just some dude getting bullied hacking by. You say the price of my love is not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, but you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You know when I first heard the song, I thought King George was talking to a girl, not like literally America. You belong to me. You'll be back. Time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. He is really creepy. Say your love is draining and you can't go on. You be the one complaining when I am gone. I love this song. It's classic relationship. It's pretty good, yeah. Cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet submissive subject, my royal subject, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back. So I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family. Remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da da. Everybody. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da. It's so funny. Thousand the troops on the water. Yeah, hi. Take some water and drink some liquids. Oh man. Could you do a chocolate with me? Hold on. Let me drink water. I like that song too. British I before. Way to rise. If we tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. We will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here comes the general, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you've been waiting for, the pride of Mount Vernon. George Washington, we are gods, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Yeah, can I be real a second, for just a millisecond? The damn I got and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading? The people I'm leading keep retreating. We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes Rook, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Incoming! The battering down the battery, check the damages. We gotta stop and rob them up. To take a stand with the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton won a abandoned ship. Let's do the cannons. Goes the cannon, watch the blood and spray. Goes the cannon, we're abandoned in Kip's Bay. There's another ship and we just lost the southern tip and we gotta run in Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up, I decided to divvy up my forces. They're skittish as the British cut the city up. This close to giving up, facing mad scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mad mutiny. Are these the men with which I am to defend America? We ride at midnight, and in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I am in dire need of assistance. Your Excellency, sir. Are you? Ember, sir. Permission to state my case. As you were, sir. I was a captain. Dude, imagine someone walking in your room just like, hey, I'm a captain. I was a captain. I did good. And then you're stressing out. You're just like, yeah, okay. It's like, this guy's, I can help. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. I think it's really funny. I don't know. I keep meeting. Saying, sir, I look forward to see your strategy play out. What's the door on your way out? Aaron Burr's awesome though. He's hilarious. I think. I think he's some of the most banger songs. Precedes you, but I have to laugh. Hamilton, how come no one can get you on the staff? Hamilton steals the spotlight, yeah. Of great renown, I know you stole British cannons while they were still downtown. Nathaniel Green and Harry Knox wanted to hire you to be the secretary. I don't think so. Why are you upset? Not. It's alright you want to fight, you got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Yes, dying is easy, young man. Living is harder.
Why are you being honest?
I'm working with the third of carbon the bottom promise. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So not thrown away my shot. Dying is easy. Yeah. I am not thrown away my shot. We are out, guns out, man. You need all the help you can get. I have some friends, Lawrence Mulligan, Marquis de Lafayette. Okay, what else? No, not out. We'll need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide. I'll write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. You rally the guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. So, rise up. Rise up! Rise up! Here comes the general! What? And his right hand man! Those bars do hit hard. Yeah, it's so good, man, honestly. Really good musical, well written. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth father be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to the flower. Ladies, looks, proximity to power. Ladies, they distracted him. Martha Washington named her feral tomcat after him. That's true. 1780, a winter's ball. And the Skyly sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you can marry a sister, your rich son, is it a question of if or which one? Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, I do. Skylar sisters. This is the one who's most normal. Actually, no, Peggy's the most normal. Never mind. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning. And apparently, Peggy marries some rich dude and dies young. I learned that recently. I was like, oh, no wonder we don't hear about her for the rest of the musical. Then you walked in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band stopped volume, crying through the rhythm as we wine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. Ooh, my sister wakes up and I'm nervous thinking what she gonna do. She grabs me by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back to me and suddenly I'm helpless. Look at those eyes, helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in my. I'm so into you. I am so into you. I'm helpless. da-da-da-dum. Where you taking me? I'm about to change your life. Baby's gonna lead the way. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My sister, thank you for all your service.
it takes fighting.
Blah, 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 blah. Reading words, good. Reading words hard, man. 1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. You abandoned my sister cause she wants to form a harem. I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share him. 2 weeks later in the living room, stressing. My father's on face, all you're asking for is blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine. I'm not trying not to cry. She's so your type. Father makes her way across the room to you. Then for a second thinking we're through. Shakes her head and says, be true. Dude, I love the actors because like they're so good at singing. I can't do it. Like the reason I want to do Hamilton is because most of the songs are in a register where it's like comfortable for me to sing, so I don't have to strain myself. But like Angelica, Eliza's songs, like all the songs with women in them, I think, have like hear my voice a little. Yeah, I don't have the endurance to sing all 2 hours of it unless it's like really easy to register. So, a tolerance, the past credits, and a top-notch brain insane. Your family brings a different side of me. Peggy confides in me. Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress. My love for you was never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face that was real. And long as I'm alive, I swear to God, it never feels so happy. Liza, do. Yeah. Down for the count of my guts of lies is in it. I look into your eyes and the sky's a limit. I'm counting, I'm drowning in. Ba 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 ba. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. Yeah, no, I think like a year ago I would not be able to do this, but I think streaming is making me like a little more comfortable with doing this. Tell me the best song? Heck yeah! It's a really good song. A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, bride, to the bride from your sister, who's always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. I've always wondered how they do this in like theaters, like this part. Do they just like play a track, like where like this is pre-recorded? Because that's like one of the few. That's one of the things that you never hear in musicals usually. Like they almost never play pre-recorded stuff in musicals. So I wanted to see Hamilton in theaters just to see what it's like. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys sitting up, doing our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like the dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. You've never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger bang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. Oh, a cappella? Oh, interesting. Satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself. You're like me. I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. My name is Angelica Schuyler. Hamilton. Where's your family from? Dude, imagine you're asking someone where the family's from and they're just like, it's not important. I've done a lot of things. You want to go out? So this is what it feels like to match dreads with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's a feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's been fragmented with a key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything's in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a pause, just a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless, is flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and I can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place, so I turn and see my sister's face, and she is where you gone? Yes. Helpless, and her eyes are just helpless, and I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
Yeah, she's pretty great. Your life. I'm a girl in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has a son, so I'm the one who has to search Klein for one. Cause I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less. You love a girl twice in you. Nice.
My sister.
He's after me cause I'm a Skylar sister, and elevates the status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Elias. I know that's his pride. Nice going Angelica, he was right. You'll never be satisfied.
Thank you.
For all your service, if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. Dude, I remember like back in the day, people would like post like Hamilton like ways to flirt, right? You memorize the entirety of this song? Yeah, it's pretty good to memorize. If I tell him that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. When I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes. As I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't size. Now off so quickly. At least my dear allies. Merry Christmas, Tamaro. It's nice to meet you. Eyes in my life. Dude, eyes are so weird, I think. Like, they're all in every single romance thing. They're always there. To the groom, to the bride. The bride from your sister. Who's always by your side. To you. And I can't sing this part, it's really hard. May you always be satisfied, and I know she'll be happy as his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Yeah, they're super talented. They do so much work, like months and months of work, man. I had 3 days. I may not live to see our glory. It was great and small. Wonders great and small. The tomcat can't get married. Bam, bam, bam. There's hope for ourselves around. Grass to bleed them. Hey! Something you can never see again. No matter what she tells you, let's have another round tonight. It's a glass to the 4 of us. Oh, to the new name, now 4 of us. We'll tell the story of tonight. Right? And Burr, sir, I didn't think that you would make it, to be sure. Burr, I came to say congratulations, spit a verse. Burr, I see the whole gang is here, you are the worst. Burr, to ignore them, congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of manning Jordan's journal. Yes, I do, not be sensible. From what I hear, you made yourself indispensable. It's because Alexander says everything that he said, everything that he says, you know? Go. No, these guys should go. There's funny, yeah, he's kind of funny. Briber. Wish you had a little bit briber. You're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir. What do you mean? She's married. See, she's married to a British officer. Oh. Man, I like how he's incisive about everything except for like, you know, hating Alexander. never understand you. If you, I also think I think Hamilton in this line is just like, if you love this woman, you'll get her. Like, she's married, sir. See you on the other side of the war. I like this next song. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Theodosia writes me a letter every day, keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. Oh, your Wi-Fi's dying, that sucks. There's his son Georgia, he's trying to keep the colonies in line. You keep all of Georgia, Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We rise and cry and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason, I'm by his side, and so many tried. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Did I say qualities? I didn't. Maybe not. Grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher, but there are things that the homilies and hymns don't teach ya. I'm really bad at saying words. I don't know if you can tell. Genius, father, command, and respect. They died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we go. It's you said online, not alive. Don't worry. Alive, it's I died. I'm willing to wait for it. Alright, bye. Have fun. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can't control. Aw, fair enough. Have fun. One for the eminent original. Wait for it. Wait for it. I am falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still. I am lying in. Wait, they're not real. It's true. Faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's face is relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Probably too big or too small for Amber. Hamilton doesn't hesitate, he exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyway. He changes the game, he plays and he raises the stakes, and if there's a reason he seems to thrive when so few survive, then god damn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we... Oh, there's a part where Aaron Burr sings long notes here and I don't hear. The reason I'm still alive when so many died, I'm willing to... Wait for it, wait for it, wait. Yeah, wait for it, wait. You know, when I first did the musical, I thought Aaron Burr was some like big name in American history, and then my friends were like, "No, he's just some dude." I think he was mentioned like one time in like some journal or something, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Stay alive. Stay alive. I have never seen the general so despondent. I have taken over writing all his correspondence. Congress writes, George attacked the British forces. I shoot back, we have resorted to eating our horses. Local merchants deny us equipment assistance. They only take British money, so sing a song of 6 pence. Cavalry's not coming, sir. Alex, listen, there's only one way for us to win this. Provoke outrage. Outright.
That's right.
Don't engage, strike by night. Roman, relentless till the truths take flight. Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight. Outrun. Outlast. Hit him quick, get out fast.
Stay alive until this
I love that line. Book a flag, lot of flags, half-mast. There's last. We go back to New York in my apprenticeship. I ask for friends, they pray that France has sent this ship. He writes essays against slavery, and every day's a test of our camaraderie and brave. We cut supply lines, we steal contraband. We pick and choose our battles and places to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrusts me with command. And every day, he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he pros. Charles Lee makes him second in command. I'm a general. Wee. He's not the choice I would have gone with. The battle I'm on with. Everyone attack, attack. What are you doing, Lee? Get back on you. But there's so many of them. I'm sorry. Is this not your speed? Hamilton, have Lafayette take the lead. 1,000 soldiers dying in 100-degree heat. They snatched a stalemate from the jaws of defeat. Charles Lee was left behind without a pot to piss in. He started saying this to anybody who would listen. Washington did not be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he can do for the revolution is go back and patent tobacco and Mount Vernon. Ooh, don't do a thing. History will prove him wrong. We have a word to fight. Let's move along. Strong words from Lee. Someone ought to hold him to it. Disobey direct orders, and I'll do it. The closest friend I got. Lawrence, do not throw away your shot. I love these. I love the rap heavy songs because they're so like fun to rap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments. Number 1, the challenge demands satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. If you don't grab a friend, that's your second lieutenant when there's record to be reckoned. Negotiate a peace or negotiate a time and place. This is commonplace, especially between recruits. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4, if you don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and a doctor on site. Pay him in advance, you treat him with civility. You have him turn around so he can have deniability. 5, do before the sun is in the sky. Pick a place to die where it's high and dry. They vote for your next of kin. Tell them where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in. Confess your sins, ready for the moment of adrenaline. When you finally face your opponents, your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. Alexander Aaron Burr, sir, can we agree the duels are dumb and immature? But your man has to answer for his words, Burr. With his life, we both know that's absurd, sir. Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and bonus? Okay, so we're doing this. Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require, then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, faces fire. You do your yield, you shot him in the side. Yes, he yields. I'm satisfied. Yo, we got it. Here comes the general. This should be fun. Burr, the medic for the general. Yes, sir. You will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service. That's right. Hamilton, sir, meet me inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. I don't know how to sing this song because like it's so back and forth, but it's good, so we'll listen to it.
You aggravate our allies to the south. You're absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up. Son, I'm not your son. Watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defending. I am Thomas Conway. These men take your name and they rake it through the mud. My name's been through a lot. I can take. Well, I don't.
And I think what's his face? Lin-Manuel Miranda has a really good way with words. I think I think a lot of like the wordplay in this is like so cool.
Or you could die, and we need you alive.
More than we need to die.
Son, I need you alive. Call me son one more time.
I remember when people, my friends, like when somebody like crossed them, they'd be like, they would say that line, and I'd be like, man,
go home.
Go home. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, look around. How long have you known? A month or so. I wrote to the general a month ago. I begged him to send you home. I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was but you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around how lucky we are to be alive right now. You know, I was always wondering, like I really want to see like a Hamilton in a theater because there's like some things that it's really hard to like grasp with just the music because like for example, this song comes right before like another war song, right? So it's like, huh? Did Alexander read this song? Maybe. I'm pretty sure it doesn't appear in the next song though, so maybe that's it. And if this child shares a fraction of your smile or a fragment of your mind, look out, world, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the world to keep erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid, I know who I'm marrying, so long as you come home at the end of the day, that would be enough. Don't need a legacy, we don't need money. If I could grant you peace of mind, if you could let me inside your heart, oh, let me be a part of the narrative in the story you will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And it could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough. Now from one of my favorite hype songs in this track. Ready? How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchman. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman. I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats red with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop till I make him drop or never the reins. Watch me engage in them, escaping and raging them. I go to French for more funds. I come back with more guns. Ships, and so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off as sea butts. For the Dicks to succeed, there's someone else we need. So he knows what to do in a trench, and genuine and fluent French, I mean. So he got him actually, what's he gonna be doing on the bench, I mean? No one's my resilience or matches my tactical brilliance. You gonna fight for your land back? I need my right hand man back. Get your right hand man back. I mean, you got to get your right hand man back. I mean, got to get your right hand man back. I wish I practiced that more. That'd be so cool to say. So waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers who yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander, I was younger than you are now. I was given my first command, and I'm straight into a massacre. I witnessed the death's first dance. I made every mistake, and felt the steam rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has it. I choked. Oh god, I choked really bad. History as it dies on me. Oh, oh, yeah. Let me tell you what I wish I knew when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you, but remember from your own end, history has its eyes on you. History has its eyes on you. I love Yorktown. Yorktown's so good. Battle of Yorktown. 1781. Monsieur Hamilton, Monsieur Lafayette. Where you belong, I say no son. We're finally on the field, we had quite a run. Immigrants, we get the job done. So what's gonna happen if we win? I go back to France. I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance. With you when you do, go lead your man. See on the side till we meet again. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Till the world turns upside down. World turns upside down. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, a command in my enemy. Then I remember my Elias is expecting me. Not only that, my Elias is expecting. We gotta go, get the job done. Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Take the bullets at your gun, the bullets at your gun. We move undercover and we move as one. Through the night, we only have shot to live another day. We cannot let a stray gunshot give us away. We will lay up close to the moment and stay in it. It's either that or meet the business end of the bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau, dig me? You have your orders now, go man, go. Until the American alien experiment begins. And my friends all scattered to the winds. Lawrence is in South Carolina, redefining bravery. Well, we'll never be free until we end slavery. When we finally drive the British away, Lafayette is there winning in Chesapeake Bay. How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right, Hercules Mulligan. Taylor sign on the British government. I take the measurements and then I smuggle it to my brother's revolution, and then I'm run. I can't. The rough begins. Now somebody gotta shuffle it. Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction, and he knocked me down and get the back up again. This song is so fun. I want to see the dance break for it. One more. After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet. We lower our guns as he frantically waves a white handkerchief. And just like that it's over, we tend to our wounded, we count our dead. White soldiers, we wonder if this really means freedom. Not yet. We negotiate the terms of surrender. Eminem has up crisis the street. Yorktown, the Sagar homesting vile, and tens of thousands of people flood the streets. Their screams, the church bells ringing, and as the fallen foes retreat, I hear this drinking song they're singing. You know, actually, one day I wanna learn like a handful, like there's a handful of rap songs I wanna learn, and I wanna have like a rapping string, right? I wanna learn like Rap God. I wanna learn Godzilla, and I also wanna learn that one K-pop song that has like the world record for the fastest rap. One day that'll happen. Free for America, freedom for France. Start a new nation, gotta meet my son. We won, we won, we won, we won. World turn upside. Am I right, anything? You'd love to see that one day? Hopefully. Hopefully. Price that you were willing to pay. Insane. You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we'd made an arrangement when we went away. You were mine to subdue. I'm from the internet. Our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you fight the this to lead? You're on your own. Awesome! I love that part. Do you have a clue what happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's too much harder when it's all your call all alone. I love all the King George songs. They're so funny. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da. You're on your own. Yeah, no, I love it. King George's songs are all so funny. I also like this song though. This song is just really cute. It's so wholesome. Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried and broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite like so. You like the songs you've heard? Yeah, this is a good musical, honestly. Way out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Oh, Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son, look at my son. Kanji, I'm looking for. There's so much more inside me now. Oh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun, my son. When you smile, I fall apart. I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. I'll come of age with our young nation. We'll fight for you. We'll make the. I don't know the key is in. Like a strong enough foundation. We'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. That's wholesome. After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished up my studies and I practiced law. Burr worked next. I love this song. Then we started at the very same time. Alexander Hamilton began to climb. Held to account for his rise to his top. Man, the man is non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of a brand new nation. The liberty behind the liberation. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel. Counsel said, sit down. Our client can't believe he seeks his witness. Call your first witness, that was all you had to say. Okay, one more thing. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Assume that attitude may be your doom. Why do you ride like you're running out of time? Ride day and night like you're running out of time. Every day and fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime. Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. Nowhere's stronger than in Albany. This colony's economy's increasingly stalling, and honestly, that's why public service seems to be calling me. I practiced the law, I practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I corrected it. Now for a strong social democracy, if not, then I'll be Socrates, failing rubble rocks of these mediocrities. What's in at the Constitutional Convention? I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention. There is a New York junior delegate. Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate. Goes and proposes his own form of government, his own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours, the convention is listless. Yo, who the F is this? Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guaranteed free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you ride like it's going out of style? Ride day and night like it's going out of style. Right, this is like going out of style. Do what you do. I like this part. Alexander Aaron Burr, sir, it's the middle of the night. Can we confer, sir? Is this a legal matter? Yes, and it's important to me. What do you need? Burr, you better lawyer than me. Okay? Talk too much, I'm embraced. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution. The new U.S. Constitution? Hear me out. A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public. I disagree. Burr, that's why we need it. So it needs amendments. So is independence. We have to start somewhere. You're making a mistake. Good night. Hey, what are you waiting for? What are you stalled for? We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this constitution? Then defend it. And what if you're backing the wrong horse? Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side. Keep my plans close to my chest. I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time, watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching the tension grow. I am sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He is not a lot of fun, but there is no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, don't forget to write. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if your heart could share a fraction of your time, or a fragment of your mind, it'd be enough. Forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States continent. Well, what's water time? I like this part. This part's cool. It's epic.
Essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months.
John Jay got sick after running 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you run like you're running out of time? Try day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time, like you're running out of time, are you running out of time? How do you ride like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you ride like you need it to survive? How do you ride every second you're alive, every second you're alive, every second you're alive? They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask, to leave behind the world you know.
Do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department?
Treasury. Let's go. Alexander.
I have to leave.
Alexander. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. They're asking me to leave. Look around, isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied. Satisfied. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Sooner that do than your doom. Why do you fight like its history has its eyes on you?
Throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton, just wait. I am not throwing away my shot. It's such an epic song. Oh wait. Okay, that's the end of the first act. Actually, we already did the entire first act already. Wow. Woo. Woo. All right, let's take a break. I'm gonna drink some. Let's drink some. Hello, too. We just finished the first act. I'm taking a little bit of an intermission. It's okay. It's consolation. How about this? You missed the whole arc. Is there a song from the first half you want to hear again? Like, I've gotten the hang of it. Okay, now it wasn't so bad. We did. Is there a song you'd want to hear again for the first act, or hear for the first time in your example too? I don't even know what's going on, honestly. The entire first act is basically like freeing America from like British rule, and yeah, that's really it. And then the second act is like the establishment of government, and also Hamilton starts screwing up. Yeah. Have no idea to choose a favorite? Alright. Man, but what if my favorite is one that I am bad at? You will always advocate for satisfied? Understandable. Satisfied is great. I'll go for I'll take a look at the track list real quick. I'll see which ones I want to do. I probably will do satisfied, but first let's take a look. I like Alexander Hamilton. Oh, like title track is good. I also want to sing "You'll Be Back" because that's funny. And I'll take one more. I want to say Guns and Chips because or Yorktown. What do you think? Guns and Chips? I think Guns and Chips is cool. Guns and Chips is a cool song. All right. So we have our 4 songs. Give me one moment to drink some water. All right. We have like about an hour or so left for the second act, but that's okay. We can go back. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating real hard. Okay. Ready? Might as well sing the whole thing. Oh God, another 2 hours of this? I don't know if my voice can take it. All right, I already got a noise complaint, but it's all right. It's not important. All right. No. We'll just take it. We'll take highlights. Yeah. Actually, I can't do Guns and Chips. I'll think about it afterwards. Ready? How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished and squalor, grew up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the Turkey, scarred up inside, he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came and Devastation rang, the man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. But the word got around, they said, this kid is insane, man. Send him to the mainland, get you education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait. When he was 10, his father's went full of it, dead, written 2 years later. See Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Living with the cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead or destitute without a cent of restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, chaining sugar cane and rhyming all the things he can't afford, scamming for every book he can get his hands on, planning for the future. See him now as he stands on the bow of a ship headed for a new land. In New York, you can't be a new man. In New York, just you wait. Just you wait. New York, you can be a new man. In New York, just you wait. Alexander Hamilton, we are waiting in the wings for you. You never back down, you never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, America sings for you. Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never forget the same. Oh, ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep, America forgot him. We fought with him, me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him. Me, I loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him, shot him, shot him, shot him. But just you wait. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. Bow. Yeah, no, it's a good opening song. Honestly, it's great. It's really good. Hold on. I think I have a fan here somewhere. Hold on. Where did I put it? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh well. I can't find it now. Oh well. Let's see. The next one I wanted to do was "You'll Be Back" because it's a funny song. It's a light stick. I see. It's not a baguette. I see. I see. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry. I need to look for the lyrics for this one. Goodbye. Why so sad? I found them. Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember it's right, our estrangement. I'm your man. Soon you'll see, you'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. I can't sing that low anymore. And as far we have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you kinda go, oh. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet subject. My royal subject. Forever and ever. It's such a funny song. Forever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise. And I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing you had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody. Yeah, this is a hilarious song. I couldn't resist it. It's so funny. Da da ya da 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 ya da 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 da. I love that song. It's so dumb. I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. It's so good, man. Anyway, next up we have the only actual choice we have today. That really knocked you out of your seat. You're welcome. The vibe is pretty happy, yeah? Yeah? Anyway, it's all good. Having a great time. Now for the actual suggestion. Satisfied.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
This one's a great song. I love this one.
Give it up for the
Maid of Honor, Angelica Schuyler. Toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, the bride, to the bride. From your sister, who's always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. For context, if you don't know, this is in like Angelica's memory while she's at the wedding. I remember that night. I remember that night. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like the dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. As a woman who's never been satisfied, I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself. I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. My name's Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match with. So someone at your level, what the hell is a catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I asked about his family, did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting, he looked askance. He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome, and boy does he know it. Peach fuzz and he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place, and I turn and see my sister's face, and she is helpless. My voice cracked. Helpless in her eyes. I just... Yeah, no, I said I wanted to do a rap stream one day, but one day when I learn raps, English raps. Same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
By all means, lead the way.
Number 1, I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. Cause I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious. Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less. I wish I knew the words to Rap God. He's after me cause I'm a sky sister that elevates the status. I have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his pride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. You'll never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. That's such a flirty line. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be sad and they resign. She'd be mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. When I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes. As I romanticize, might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! To the bride! To the bride! The bride! From your sister, who was always by your side. To your young, and the hope that you provide. Hard part to sing. Is satisfied, and I know she'll be happy as his bride, and I know you will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Air horn noises actually have. I was gonna say I wish I had an air horn, but I remembered I actually instead of an air horn I have something better. One time I got a gag gift. I got a pickle that talks really loudly. So yeah, that's Satisfied. Satisfied's so good. I love Satisfied. Man, yeah, no, it's a really good song. It's a really good song. What else? Oh! I skipped Right Hand Man. Right Hand Man's really good. I want to Guns and Ships. Oh, wait, okay, so hold on. Hold on. I did 1, 2, and that'll be 3. I can drop it. I can do fourth in, right? A talking pickle. I have a talking pickle at home. I got it as a gift for something one time, and I touched it exactly one time, and it's really obnoxious. Funniest thing you've ever heard? I mean, I'm pretty sure if you go on like Amazon or something, you'll be able to see it, right? I'm pretty sure like you can buy them basically anywhere. Like look up talking pickle. Pretty sure you'll be able to find it. Anyway, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Oh no, that's 4. Actually 4. This would be 5 song. Fifth song. Let's do the Right Hand Man one. That's a good song. You gotta get your right hand man back. Let me look for the beginning of the song, and we'll start. Yeah? Yeah. He turned himself into a pickle. Alright, you ready? Are you ready? Alright, I don't care if you're ready or not. It's okay. We begin. Oh wait. We begin. British Hammer House got troops on the water. British 2,000 ships in New York Harbor. 32,000 troops in New. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine. Surround as much hand as you can. You wanted to ask me to do this because you said Calli was a stream where she practiced hand with the Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. That's the same thought. Rise up. My story, if I remember, they're gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. We will fight for this land, but there's only one man who could give us a command so we can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up. Rise up. Here comes the general. Here comes the general, the moment you've been waiting for. The pride of Mount Vernon. George Washington. Guns, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Can I be real second for just a millisecond? Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes roof, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Ayo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Incoming! We batter them down the battery, check the damages. We gotta stop it and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton won't abandon ship. Let's steal their cannons. Boom goes the cannon, watch the blood in the spray. Boom goes the cannon, we're abandoning, keep spaying. There's another ship and we just lost the southern tip and we gotta run hard quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up, I decided to divvy up my forces. They're skittish as the British cut the city up. This close to giving up, the face and mad scrutiny. I'm screaming in the face of this mad mutiny. Are these the men with which I am to defend America? We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. It cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm dire need of assistance. You know, I thought this would be really fun to do. I saw Calli like practice all the songs in Surrey, and I was like, oh man, I should marathon the whole thing. It'd be fun. That'd be real fun. But you know, this is a hype song. I love this song. It's really cool.
I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance. I have some questions.
A couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west. Yeah. You wanna see me? I hate the rhythm. The rhythm in this musical is like insane. It's so hard to keep track of. I wonder how like even if you practice for months, I'm not sure how you like keep track of it all. Hold on. I sneezed. Beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Hamilton, how come no one get you on the staff? You didn't see Calli's? It was unarchived. I don't remember when it was. It's a few days ago though. Mr. Dean and Henry Knox wanted to hire you to be the secretary. I don't think so. Are you upset? It's alright, you wanna fight, you gotta hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Fantasies of dying like a martyr. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So? Just like my country, I'm young, slappy. I am not throwing away my shot. Son, we are outgunned, outmanned. You need all the help you can get. I have some friends, Lawrence Mulligan, Marquis de Lafayette. Okay, what else? We need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide. I'll write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. You really the guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation set. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. What? And his right hand man. Ba 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 boom. Yeah, no, that's a headbanger. That's a headbanger. Go to the washroom while I look for the next song. Oh man. Yeah, no, this song, originally when I was like practicing this, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can do 2 hours of this. This is a hard musical to sing a lot of parts to. But to be fair, like it's a lot easier now that I don't have to like. So the first day, the first day I thought about it, I was like, okay, time to look for something like karaoke tracks, like some tracks like a practice to this. And like I there's a lot of songs that don't have like full backing tracks, and it was like y'all big. I spent a really long time looking for those, and then I decided, you know what, like literally yesterday, I was like, you know what, screw the backing tracks. I practiced with them this whole time, and I spent like all yesterday. I just like screw it. I don't want to sing 5 parts at once. It's too hard. It's gonna sound empty. Like so I might as well sing with like the original cast recording, you know. So anyway, that's what I did. I've not practiced with this track at all, except for like maybe a little bit like before stream. But that's only like a handful of songs because, you know, I can't practice every song. This is a 2-hour musical. I only had like an hour to practice. Alright. So next we have Guns and Ships, I believe, is what I said. I would like to do Yorktown or Nonstop, but I think Nonstop is too long, and Yorktown is also too long, and there's a big dance break in the middle. Honestly though, it is really nice, like being able to stream. I think I'm a lot more like talkative than before. Like I think if you asked me to do this a year ago, my voice would die halfway between the first act. I'd also not nearly be as good as a rapper. But like, okay, so lately I've started like thinking, maybe I talk too fast, right? So then people started talking to me. Like I started asking people, like, do I talk too fast? And then there's like, yeah, a little bit. Like and then I thought about like this thing from a book I read once, where like they mentioned how like a character talks like a verbal freight train, and I was just like, oh man, am I a verbal freight train? Am I a verbal bullet train? Do I speak like a bullet train? So yeah, no. Sometimes like now when my friends, like when I'm talking to them and they don't understand because I'm too fast, they say choo choo because I'm too fast. On the plus side, I would be a fire rapper, provided that I actually said my words good. Dad had that problem once upon a time. Does he speak slowly now, or is he still a speed talker? But you know, I feel like this is my first step to becoming the next Eminem. You know, I heard he hasn't tweeted since the stream started. I wonder what that means. Anyway, okay. So honestly, there's a couple that was like I really like the first act. Like my favorite songs are probably I really like Guns and Ships. Guns and Ships are really cool. You had to get vocal lessons back in the ancient times. Damn. I can't believe the dinosaurs with vocal lessons. Wait, do they offer vocal lessons for like talking too fast? Is that a thing? That was not something I was aware of that could happen. Huh, that's really interesting. Man. Maybe I should go get vocal lessons, you know? If not to like just in general, I feel like they'd be really helpful. Like so I could sing better, more goodly for an hour on end without my voice cracking. Yeah, I used to be part of like a musical theater like group, and I never got a lead role, but nowadays I feel like if I got a lead role, maybe I wouldn't be able to live. Maybe I would have died if I got a lead role, huh? Maybe. Anyway. Hello, Cappy. It's good to meet you. We're starting the next song, Guns and Ships. We're just reviewing some things for the first act right now. Yeah. All right. Woo! Whenever you're ready. Fair enough. Tag volunteer army in need of a shower. Somehow defeat a global superpower. How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire? Leave the battlefield waiting right, that's his flag higher. Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confused and confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's fighting Frenchmen. I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats red with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop till I make him drop the red remains. I'm watching me engaging and escaping and raging, and I go friends for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships. And so the balance shifts. With Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off and see. But for this to succeed, there's someone else we need. So he knows what to do in the trench, in genuine in French, I mean. So you gotta have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench, I mean? No one has more resilience or matches my practical, tactical brilliance. You can fight for your land back. I need right-hand man back. Get your right-hand man back. I mean, gotta get your right-hand man back. I mean, gotta get right-hand man back. Ships are waiting in the future for you. If you're joining us right now, give the big guitar on the side. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. I have soldiers who will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same, Alexander. So that's the beginning of that song. That's not that's a really fast transition. Hi, Jebel. Anyway. Oh, yeah. But I chose a shorter song just because I take a little bit of a break, you know. But also you gotta warm up your tongue to rap the fast parts. So sorry for being late. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. It's for me. Don't worry about it. It's still fun, you know. Let me have some good water. Yeah, some solid liquids. Wait, that sounds wrong. That's okay. No, don't beat yourself about it. If you're late, if you're late, you're late. You know, it's nothing you do about it. There's obviously there's reasons why you would be late anyway, right? So don't worry about it. Well, let's start the second act. Yeah. Normally there's a 15-minute intermission where the cast and crew just like get changed, like take a break, rest and stuff. Man. No. I said don't worry about it. Shh. All right. Ready? Act two. All right. The reason. No, it's not season 2. It's just the second part of the show. You know. But you know the reason. I think. People. My character looks so pretty. Thank you. Mihairu. Thank you. Yeah, we're beginning second act. Ready? Oh, one more thing before I start. Dude, the people that performed this originally, they're insane. They perform this like twice a day for like months on end. Like that's insane. How do people do that? Right? And like this entire thing is all songs. Like this like 2 hours just music or just raps, just music and stuff. People are insane. 1789. How does a bastard, orphan, immigrant, decorated war vet unite the colonies through more debt, fight the other founding fathers till he has to forfeit, have it all, lose it all, ready for more yet? Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president. Every American experiment sets a precedent. Not so fast, someone came along to resist him, pissed him off until we had a two-party system. I don't know if you can watch it for free on YouTube. I haven't looked. Ambassador to France, but someone's gotta keep the American promise. Simply must meet Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Lord, he's been off in Paris for so long. It might be on YouTube, I'm not sure. France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. The sun comes up, the world still spins. Have help life, drop life relation. Then I said I gotta go. Not in Monticello, now the work at home begins. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia's home sweet home, I wanna give you a kiss. Mwah. The ladies, I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I traveled the wide, wide world, came back to this. It's okay. There's a letter on my desk from the president. I haven't even put my bag down yet. Sally, he land down and once you open it, says the president's assembling a cabinet and I am to be a secretary of state. Great, and then I'm already set and approved. Just got home and now I'm headed up to New York. Looking at the rolling fields, I can't believe that we are free. Ready to face whatever's awaiting me in NYC. Who's waiting for me when I step in the place? My friend James Madison, red in the face. Cause I orange, I respond what's going on. Thank you, thank you. The second act, I'm a lot less familiar with the second act, and I'm not sure why. I was practicing, I was like, I don't know most of the songs. You need the rubber plan is something that's in government control. I'm fighting for the South alone. Where have you been? France. We have to win. What did I miss? What did I miss? Burst into a political abyss. To the abyss. Guess I better think of something to say. I do my way. Let's get to the bottom of this. What did I miss? Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home, sir. You've been off in Paris for so long.
So what did I miss?
Yeah, I don't know that song very well. I've heard it like 3 times and I'm thinking about it like, I feel like I should know that song better than I do, but anyway. It's okay. Scuff, scuff. Ready? Let's continue.
Gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in
New York City.
Are you ready
For cabinet meeting. The issue on the table. Secretary Hamilton to assume state debt and establish a national bank. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men quote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. Ooh. But Hamilton forgets, his plan would have the government assume states' debts. Now place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits. Ooh, if the shoe fits, wear it. New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Tax the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground we create. Don't want to move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and there's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free. To pray God we never see Hamilton's candidacy. Look, when you put into his eyes, I see we got frisky. Imagine what'll happen when you try to tax our whiskey. It really is. It's just a rap battle.
Secretary
Hamilton,
Your
respond.
response.
Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present, we're running a real nation. Would you like to join us or stay mellow doing whatever the hell it is you do in Monticello? If we assume the debts, the union gets a new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost. You'd rather give it a sedative? A civics lesson from a slave or a neighbor. Your debts are paid because you don't pay for labor. Plant seeds in the South, we create. Yeah, keep ranting. We know who's really doing the planting. And another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, don't lecture me about the war. You didn't fight in it. man. We almost died in the trench while you were off getting high with the French. Thomas Jefferson always imprisoned with the president reticent. There isn't a plan he doesn't jettison. Madison, you're mad as a hatter, son, take your medicine. Damn, you're in worse shape than the national debt is in. This is... I'll take this part. It goes hard though. I wish I knew the song better than I do because it's so cool.
Hamilton, sir, a word.
You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You're gonna need congressional approval, and you don't have the votes. To blunder dust makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder. Why even brings thunder? Why am I so good at singing? I just like singing.
I'm sorry, these
Virginians are birds of a feather.
Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth.
We can let Congress get hostage by the South.
You need the votes. No, we need votes.
Heart is joy. That's good. That's good.
Convince more folks. Well, James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter.
Winning was easy, young man. Governance harder.
You have to find a compromise. But they don't have a plan. They just hate mine. Convince them otherwise. And what happens if I don't get congressional approval? I imagine they'll call for your removal.
You should do this more. I don't know if my floor could handle more of this. Also, I don't know if I don't know if the people I live with, if they would be okay with this. That we love. Good. Once a cat say, see, said we love. Said we love. We love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My dearest Angelica, tomorrow keeps in this petty pace from day to day. It's just you understand this reference to another scholar's tragedy without my having a name to play. They think while you're back, ambition is my folly. Polymath, the pain in the ass, and the pain. Madison is Banquo, Jefferson's Macduff. Burnham Wood is Gungers on his ways to Dulcinea. And there you are, an ocean away. You have to live an ocean away. Thoughts of you subside, and again another ladder. Again up with an ocean away. And Mama, there's a little surprise before supper, and I cannot wait. Alexander, your son is 9 years old today. He has something you would like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away. Daddy, look, my name is Philip. I am a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. And I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine. I practice French and play piano with my mother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. My daddy's trying to start America's bank, and that's all I can say. Take a break. It's so adorable. Wait for us for the summer, let's go upstate. We can all go stay with my father. There's a lake I know in a nearby park. You and I can go when I get dark. Try to get away. My dearest Alexander, you must get through to Jefferson. Sit down and compromise, don't stop till you agree. Your favorite older sister, Angelica, reminds you there's someone in any corner all the way across the sea. And a letter I received from you 2 weeks ago, I noticed a comma in the middle of a phrase. Here's the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you consume my waking days. It's in my dearest Angelica. With a comma after dearest, it's in my dearest Angelica. Anyway, all this to say, it's so good. I love this song. I'll be in with your family if you may your way abstain. I know you're very busy, I know your work's important, but I'm crossing in the ocean and I just can't wait. You won't be an ocean away, you'll only be a moment away. Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today. It's so cute. Angelica, Eliza, the Schuyler sisters. Alexander, hi. It's good to see your face. Found this man, John Adams, spends the summer with his family.
Angelica, tell my wife.
John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway. Not joining us, wait.
I'm afraid
I cannot join your stick. Alexander, I came all this way. Oh, this way, take a break.
know I have to get my plan through Congress.
Run away with us for the summer, let's go upstate.
It's my job if we don't get this plan through
We
Congress.
can all go stay with our father. There's a lake I know in a nearby park. And I can go to take a break and get away. Let's go upstate where we can stay. Like we ought to be alive right now. When I get dark, take a break.
My plan through Congress. I can't stop till I get this plan through Congress.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's time to be depressed, guys.
There's
Something like summer in the city. Someone under stress meets someone looking pretty.
There's trouble in the air, you can smell it. And
He's in his
Alexander's
by himself.
I'll
Let him tell it. I hadn't slept in a week. I was weak, I was awake. You've never seen a bastard orphan in need of a break. Longing for Angelica, missing my wife. As a Miss Mariah Reynolds walked into my life, she said, "Now I'm in a partner." I can't sing this. I feel dirty singing it.
But I don't know where to go, and I came here all alone.
She said, "Husband's doing me wrong, beating me, cheating me, mistreating me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on." I offered to walk her home. She said, "You're too kind, sir." Give her bucks and walked away. She lived a block away. She said, "Mine, sir." I should head back home. She turned red. She led me to her bed. Let her.
Spread and said,
Hey.
hey. That's when I began to pray.
Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. But my heart, she's all so helpless. And body saying it, yes. Whoa. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind, I'm trying to go. And her mouth is, I can't believe my own moderator is mocking me. No to this. Say no to this. Say no to this. Say no to this.
I wish I could say that was the last time.
I said the last time, it became a pastime. A month into his endeavor, I received a letter from a Mr. James Reynolds. Even better, it said, "Sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in pockets of people like me down under luck." You see, that was my wife. You decided to. You're cheering? Yeah, okay. So time to pay the piper for the pants you unbuckled. And hey, you see my whore wife. If the price is right, I'm not telling your wife.
I hit the letter and I
Raced to her place, screamed, "How could you?" in her face. She said, "No, sir." Apologetic, a mess. She looked pathetic. She cried, "Grow, sir." I don't know about any letter. Stop crying, goddammit, get up.
Didn't know any better.
I am Berwin, please don't leave me with them helpless. Give him what he wants and you can have me. Not you. I don't. Show me how to say no to desire. Honestly, me too. I feel gross listening to it. Sing, please. She's a really good singer, though. She's really good, though. Go, go, go.
when her body's on mine, I do not say
No. fair enough. Understandable. Understandable.
Say no to this, I
Gonna say no to this.
there is nowhere
I can go. Go, go, go.
So,
Nobody needs to know. Oh, cool, mate. One of my favorite songs.
Secretary.
Mr. Bird, sir.
And did you hear the
About good old General Mercer. You know, Claremont Street. They renamed it after him. The Mercer legacy is secure, sure. And all he had to do was die.
That's a lot less work.
We ought to give it a try now. Gonna get your debt plan through. I guess I'm gonna finally have to listen to you. Talk less, smile more. Whatever it takes to get my plan on Congress floor. Now Madison and Jefferson are merciless. Well, he the sin love sinner. Sorry, bar, gotta go, but decisionings are happening over dinner. We're almost there? Nah, we're still a while away. Two Virginians and an immigrant walk into a room diametrically opposed foes. They emerged with a compromise, having opened doors that were previously closed. Bros. The immigrant emerges with unprecedented financial power, a system he can shape however he wants. The Virginians emerge with the nation's capital. And here's the pièce de résistance. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Alexander was on Washington's doorstep one day in distress and disarray. Oh yeah, Boondley is done. I know. Yes, sir. I'll say, I know you hate him, but let's hear what he has to say. I arranged the meeting. I arranged the menu, the seating, but no one was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the parties get to yes, the pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, Madison is grappling with the fact that not every issue can be settled by committee. Meanwhile, Congress is fighting over where to put the capital. It isn't pretty. The Jefferson approaches with a dinner and invite, and Madison responds with Virginian insight. We can solve one problem with another and win a victory for the Southerners. In other words, quid pro quo, I suppose. Wouldn't you like to lurk a little closer to home? Actually, I would. Well, I propose the Potomac. You provide him his votes. Well, we'll see how it goes. Let's go. No! But this is in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. My God, in God we trust, but I never really know why I got disgust. Click boom, then it happens. No one else was in the room where it happened. What did they say to you? Get you to sell New York City down the river. Did Washington know about the dinner? Was there presidential pressure to deliver? Or did you know? Even then it doesn't matter where you put the U.S. Capitol. We have the banks. We're in the same spot. You got more than you gave, and I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get to win unless you play in the game. Oh, you got love for it, you got hate for it, you got nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. God, heaven forgive me, I want to build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, Burr? What do you want, Burr? If you stand for nothing, Burr, what do you fall for? I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be. I wanna be, and I've got to be. go. Hold your nose and close your eyes. We don't gonna say what they trade away. But we dream in the dark for the most part. Dark as the tumor, it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be. I've got to be. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I gotta be in the room. Can't sing this. Click, boom. Yeah. Hold on. Before we continue next, yeah. I really like this song. That song's super sick. Also, the stream was a first Christmas gift to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You want to release as a cover? Oh man, maybe one day. I think it's better to have that as like a group. If I find enough friends, maybe I'll be able to. Maybe. But yeah, this is my first Christmas present to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me this year. I really appreciate it. I'm just really happy. Second thing is, actually, I have a second gift for all of you guys. If you go into my Discord server, you'll be able to see that there's something new. What is new, you might ask? Well, I don't know how to say it without being like completely like upright about it. I added something to my Discord server. Something I'm sure you guys will all find very useful. Something you guys will all enjoy a lot. I hope you'll enjoy. I'll you know like exactly what it is if you can't guess right now. I'll like make an announcement about it after the thing. But yeah, we got I'm not sure how I can add custom emojis right now. Boy, on YouTube. Boy, I'll figure that out one day. Today is not that day though. Thank you. But yeah, no, let's continue, shall we? Yeah. That'll be really exciting, huh? Yeah. No, we're continuing. We're just gonna talk about it more after the end, right? Yeah. Let's continue.
Look!
Grandpa's in the paper!
War hero Philip Schuyler loses Senate seat to young upstart
Aaron Burr? Grandma just lost a seat in the Senate. Sometimes that's how it goes. Daddy's got about any minutes. I'm sure he already knows. Further down, let's meet the newest senator from New York. A Senator Burr. You're a Democratic, Republican. Since being one put me up and up again. And that's what you are or what you do. You need to know me. They don't like you. And Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create. But up to for grabs, so I took it. I've always considered you a friend. I don't see why that has to end. Keep them on against my father-in-law. Choose parties to seize the opportunity I saw. Swear, your pride will be the death of us all. Beware. Deal with before the fall.
The issue on the table.
France is on verge of war with England.
We provide aid and troops to our French allies.
I love this one too.
Stay out of it.
This is a banger too.
My decision on this matter is not subject to congressional approval. The only person you have to convince is me, Secretary Jefferson. You
Have the floor, sir. There's that death door when we were needy. We made a promise. We signed a treaty. We need money and guns and have a chance. Who provided those funds? France. In return, they didn't ask for land. Only a promise that we'd lend a hand and stand with them if they fought against oppressors. The revolution is messy, but now is the time to stand. Stand with my brothers as they fight against tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here and he would have this debate. I'll remind you that he is not Secretary of State. Thank you. New money, just as like fake royalty, different to rise above a station. Everything he does betrays the ideals of our nation. And if you don't know, now you know, Mr. President.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
You must be out of your goddamn mind if you think the president is gonna bring the nation to the brink of meddling in the middle of a military mess, a game of chess where Francis is kingless. We signed a treaty with the king who's heading now in the basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? Should we honor our treaty King Louis had? Or do whatever you want, I'm super dead. Hamilton is right. But you're fragile to start another fight. Yeah. Sure, when the French figure out who's gonna lead them. The people are rioting. There is a difference. Frankly, it's a little disquieting that you would let your ideals blind you to reality. Hamilton, draft a statement of neutrality. Did you forget Lafayette? Have you an ounce of regret? You accumulate debt, you accumulate power, yet in their time of need, you forget.
Lafayette's a smart man.
You'll be fine. Before he was your friend, he was mine. We try to find in every revolution in the world, we never stop. Where do we draw the line?
So quick-witted.
Alas, I admit it.
I bet you were quite a lawyer.
My defendants got acquitted. Someone ought to remind you. You're nothing without Washington behind you. Daddy's calling. I love that line. Must be nice, must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. Every action has equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Hamilton, the cabinet's fractured into factions. Try not to crack, and under the stress, we're breaking down like fractions. We smack each other in the press, and we don't print retractions. I hate the song because it's in iambic pentameter, and I hate iambic pentameter. The rations ration. Wall Street robs them blind in search of chips, no cash in. This prick is asking for someone to bring him to task. Somebody give him some dirt on this Bucky was fast so we can at least unmask him. I'll pull the trigger on him. Someone load the gun and cock it. But we were all watching. He got Washington in his pocket. Must be nice, must be nice to have Washington on your side. Must be nice, must be nice to have Washington on your side. Look, I got the Bill of Rights. The ink hasn't dried. It must be nice. Shakespeare laughs in the distance, right? I think about iambic pentameter way too much. So he's doubled the size of the government. Wasn't the trouble with much of a previous government size? Look in his eyes, see how he lies. Follow the scent of his enterprise, centralizing national credit, making American. If we don't stop it, he ain't embedded. We have to resign. Stand up for the South. Somebody has to stand up to his mouth. If there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it out from the inside the house. In the cabinet, I'm complicit in watching him grabbing a power and kiss it. If Washington isn't going to listen to the disciplined decision, this is the difference. This kid is out. Oh, this immigrant isn't somebody we chose. Oh, this immigrant's keeping us all on our toes. Oh, the show these federalists swerved against. Oh, Southern mother heckin' Democratic Republicans. Oh, let's follow the money and see where it grows. Oh, because every second the treasury grows. Oh, if we follow the money and see where it leads, we look for the seeds of Hamilton's misdeeds. It must be nice, it must be nice. Follow the money and see where it goes. Must be nice, it must be nice. The emperor has no clothes. Be invisible. We won't be denied. It must be nice. It must be nice. Have Washington on your side.
Mr. President, ask to see me.
There's two songs in this song with the musical iambic pentameter. Oh God.
Sir, I want to give
There's
you
a word of warning.
Sir, I don't know what
You heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it. Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning.
You're kidding.
I'm sorry, I don't speak. I think that's Russian. Whatever you say, so Jefferson will pay for this behavior. I'll use the press, I'll write under a pseudonym, you'll see what I can do to him.
I need you to draft an address.
Yes, he resigned, you can finally speak your mind. Stepping down so he can run for president.
Good luck defeating you, sir.
Stepping down and I'm running for president. Sorry, what? One last time. Relax, have a drink with me one last time. You think you're in a dream? Why do you think that? How to say goodbye, to say goodbye, you and I wanted to talk about neutrality. Sir, Britain and France on the verge of war. Is this the best time? Start inviting. Pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-earned wisdom I have earned. Are concerned, you have to serve. You could continue to serve one last time. The people will hear from me one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. You and I. The president, they will say you're weak. We'll see we're strong. It's so unique, so use it, move them along. You have to say goodbye. If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. It leaves me when I'm gone. Scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I wanna sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. Last time.
One last time. Though in reviewing the incidents,
This is a really wholesome song. It makes me a little emo.
I'm nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have committed many errors.
I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that, after 45 years of my life dedicated to a service with an upright zeal, the faults of incompetent abilities will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself must soon be to the mansions of rest. I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I promise myself to realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking amidst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of good laws under a free government, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward as I trust our mutual cares, labors, and dangers. One last time, going home, teach them how to say goodbye. Going home, George Washington's going home. Home. Aw, thank you. History has its eyes on you. We're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. Teach them how to say goodbye. To say goodbye. To say goodbye. Last time. Oh boy. Can you guess who? It's your favorite British king. They say Washington's yielding his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware that was something a person could do. I'm perplexed. Are they gonna keep replacing whoever's in charge? If so, who's next? I don't think I can release all of them as covers. Looms quite as large. What? John Adams? I know him. That can't be. That's the little guy who spoke to me all those years ago. What was it? 85. That poor man, they're gonna eat him alive. Oceans rise, empires fall. Next to Washington, they all look small, all alone. Watch them run. They will tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ, this will be fun. Da 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 da. President John Adams. Good luck. Ready? How does Hamilton, the short-tempered protean creator of the Coast Guard, founder of the New York Post, ardently abuses his cabinet post, destroy his reputation? Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration. Jefferson's the runner, which makes him the vice president. Washington can't help you now, no more Mr. Nice President. Tim privately calls him Creole bastard in his taunts. Hamilton published his response.
Sit down, John, you fat mother.
Hamilton's out of control. This is great. He's out of power. He holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party.
Hamilton is a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
Good morning, good morning.
Mr. Vice President.
It's nice to see you here.
Mr.
Madison. Senator Burr. What is this?
What is this?
We have
Now the check stubs for separate accounts. Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts to a Mr. James Reynolds way back in 1791. What you have? Are you done? Situated by virtue of your position, the virtue was not a word to apply to the situation. To gain to stray from sacred mission, and the evidence suggests you engage in speculation. Embezzling our government funds. See that your career is done. Money for your daughter and sons. Best run back where you come from. You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. You have nothing. I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless if I could prove that I never broke the law, do you promise not to tell another soul what you saw? No one else was in the room where it happened. But yes. I don't speak Russian, I'm sorry.
Dear
Sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife who you decided to escorted me to bed, and when she had me in a corner, that's when Reynolds extorted me for sort of fee. I paid him quarterly. I made him an orderly. My papers are orderly. Kept a record of every check in my checkered history. Check it again against the consistency. I've never sent a spread that wasn't mine. How many degrees is there? What do you mean by that? It's a shame, but I am not committed treason. I insulted my good name. As you can see, I have done legal action. Are there any answers to your satisfaction? Say hi to Jeffrey.
These are thin walls, you know.
Yeah?
Gentlemen,
I said I'd be loud.
So,
people won't know what we
Good.
Burr, how do I know you won't use this against
I don't know how to sing this song, so it's a good thing you came in.
Alexander, rumors only grow.
And we both know what we know. Temperature? Oh, maybe. It's below freezing for me. This is the song. This is the song where I'm just like, huh? Wait, what?
In the eye of a hurricane.
There is quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. When I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown. Couldn't seem to die.
I
Wrote my way out. Wrote everything down far as I could see. I wrote my way out.
I looked
Down and the town had its eyes on me. past played around. Total strangers, moved to kindness by my story. Right? It was left for me to book passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell, I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack of the bell. I wrote Eliza love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote financial systems into existence. And when my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane, there was quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. I couldn't seem to die. I'll write my way out. Write everything down far as I can see. I'll write my way out. Overwhelm them with honesty. This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy. Reynolds pamphlets. Reynolds pamphlets. Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right here. Highlights. The connection with one James Reynolds for purposes of improper speculation. My real crime is an amorous connection with his wife for considerable time with his knowing consent. Damn. Frequent meetings with her, most of them at my own house. At his own house. Damn. It's Hamilton with her children being absent on a visit to her father. No. Have you read this? President now. Never gonna be president now. Yeah, no. What happened basically is I'm pretty sure Hamilton got paranoid, and then he wrote about everything himself and published it. I'm talented. Damn. God, it says I'm struggling here to do. Here for you. Sister, like I know my own mind, you will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose your happiness over mine every time. But what we had aside, I'm standing by your side. You can never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied. Yeah, no, this song is like so wild in terms of like the structure of it. It's so cool. It's one less thing to worry about. No, this like this money. Hey, at least we're honest with our money. One less thing to worry about. Pamphlet. Right, this. You ever seen somebody ruin their own life? This is like 5 years ago. His poor wife. Yeah, it's like 2016, 2017 kind of thing. Probably 2016. I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. You'll do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me, searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign of when we were mine. The world seemed to burn. this girl into our bed, and clearing your name, you've ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when you read what you've done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph. How they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You've torn it all apart, I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you You know, I wanted to sing that song for an audition one time, but I couldn't sing high enough. It's really good. It's really good. The latest graduate of King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The scholars say got the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not where the resemblance stops. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man, like my father, but bolder. I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I would blow us all away. From Mr. George Aker, Mr. last week, 4th of July speaker. You disparage my father's legacy in front of a crowd? I can't have that. I'm making my father proud. He's gonna see you. Well, I'll go visit his box. Y'all look pretty good in your frocks. Oh, when I get back, we'll all strip down in our slacks. That's all the way. Yeah. George, I try to wise to show. Watch your mouth before you talked about my father, though. Didn't say anything that wasn't true. Father's a scoundrel, and so it seems are you. Like, I can't. Don't fool around. I'm not your little schoolboy friends. That is, unless you want to step inside and go now. I know where to find you. I'm watching the show now. Pops, if you had only heard this he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to. I came to ask you for advice. This is my very first duel. They don't exactly cover this subject in boarding school. Negotiate a peace? You refused to apologize. We had to let the peace talk cease. Across the river in Jersey, everything is legal in New Jersey. So this is what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until Acre is in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair. What's up? No, he'll fall suit if he's a truly man of honor. Someone's life, that is something you can't shake. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak. Father, you don't want this. Young mother, blah, 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 blah. Is the pop team epic girl in my profile picture? Notice? No? I am a poet, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. If you talk about my father, I cannot let it slide. Mr. Aker, where's the rest of your show? Grab your pistol, confer with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10. Oh,
Look him in the eye, ain't no higher. Summon all the courage you require.
Then
Slowly and
calmly aim your gun towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got shot. Stay alive. Stay alive.
where's my son? Mr. Hamilton, come in.
They brought him in about half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood on the way. Yes, but you have to understand. The bullet entered just above his hip and lodged in his right arm.
Please.
I'm doing
Do everything I can. The wound was already infected. It's exactly as you said, Pa. Held my head up high.
I know you did it.
Everything just right. Before we got to 10, was aiming for the sky. Aiming for the sky.
I know, save your strength.
And stay alive. Is he breathing? Is he going to survive this? Who did this, Alexander? Did you know? I'm so sorry for forgetting what you taught me. You played piano. Put your hands on mine. Melody every time. Hey. But always change the line. Always change the line. And I can't say sadly enough. Good. And I can't say sadly enough. Sadly. There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. You hold your tight as you can, and push away the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just swim down. The Hamiltons move up, down, and learn to live with the unimaginable. Hours in the garden, walk alone to the store. It's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. I take the children to church on Sunday. A sign of the cross at the door, and I pray. That never used to happen before. See him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself, have pity. Philip, you would like it uptown, it's quiet uptown. Working through the unimaginable. His hair is gone gray, he passes every day. They say he walks the length of the city. You knock me out, I fall apart. Where you are, get where we started. I don't deserve you alive. Yeah, I would be enough if I could spare his life. If I could trade his life for mine. He's standing here right now,
And you would smile.
that would be enough. Don't pretend to know the challenges we're facing. I know there's no replacing what we lost anytime.
But I'm
Not afraid. I know who I marry. By your side, that would be enough. See him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity. As it do you like it up, down, it's quiet uptown. He is trying to do the unimaginable. See him walking in the street. Oh, after dark, taking in the sights on the city. Look around and eyes on. They're trying to do the unimaginable. There are moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. We push away what we can never understand. We push away the unimaginable. They were standing in the garden. Ellie said everybody lies aside. She takes his hand. It's quiet uptown. Forgiveness. Can you imagine? Forgiveness. Can you imagine? If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity. They're going through the unimaginable. Are you guys ready for more iambic pentameter? We get back to politics, please, yo. Every action has an equal opposite reaction. John Adams taught that bed. I love the guy, but he's the attraction. Poor Alexander Hamilton, he's missing in action. So now I'm facing Aaron Burr with his own faction. Very upset in North New Yorkers like his chances. He's not very forthcoming on any particular stances. Ask him a question, he glances off, he obfuscates, he dances. They say I'm a francophile, or at least they know they know what France is. The problem, they see Burr, and they less extreme you. Of course, a key and words hard. I'm in mind. Don't laugh. Was it? Used to work in the same staff. Might be nice, it might be nice. Hamilton on your side, might be nice, it might be nice. To get Hamilton on your side, talk less, Burr, smile more, Burr. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for, Burr. To him, Burr, charm her, Burr. It's 1800, ladies, tell your husband vote for Burr. Like Adams, he's gonna lose, it's just defeatist. Jefferson, in love with France, yeah, he's so elitist. I like that Aaron Burr, I can't believe we're here with him. He seems so approachable, like you could grab a beer with him. Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting. It's quiet up, Hamilton. John Adams doesn't stand a chance, who you promoting? Quiet up, Jefferson or Burr. We know it's lose-lose, Jefferson or Burr. But if you had to choose, Max Hamilton. Adams doesn't stand a chance, who are you promoting? But if you had to choose, it isn't Aaron Burr, Sir Alexander. You created quite a stir, sir. Going door to door, you're openly campaigning? Sure, it's new. Honestly, it's kind of draining. Burr, sir, is there anything you wouldn't do? No, I'm chasing what I want. And you know what? What? I learned that from you. Go on. Had to choose. If you had to choose, it's a tie. Had to choose. If you had to choose, it's up to the... Had to choose. If you had to choose, it's up to Hamilton. Jefferson or Burr. Choose, 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 choose. Oh! People are asking me to hear my voice. Oh, for the country is facing a difficult choice. And if you were to ask me who I'd vote, Jefferson has my vote. Oh, I never agreed with Jefferson once. Oh, we fought on like 75 different fronts. Oh, but when all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none. Well, I'll be damned. Be damned. Hamilton's on your side. Damned? Well, I'll be damned. You wanted a landslide. That's on a waste well run. And I did give you a fight. I look forward to our partnership. Partnership? Your vice president. Ha! Yeah, right.
You hear this guy? Man openly campaigns against me, talking about I look forward to our partnership.
It is crazy that the guy who comes in second gets to be vice president.
Ooh, you know what? We can change that. You know why?
Why?
Because I am the
The
president.
president.
Burr, when
You see Hamilton?
thank him for the endorsement.
Oh! The next song is banger. How does Hamilton, an arrogant immigrant, orphan, bastard, whore son, somehow endorse Thomas Jefferson, his enemy, a man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning? I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. Get me from the room where it happens for the last time. Alexander, I am slow to anger, but I toe the line as I rockin' with the effects of your life on mine. I look back at where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. Now you call me immoral, dangerous disgrace. If you got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A. Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not publicly on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. Even if I said what you think I said, you would need to cite a more specific grievance. Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements. Sweet Jesus. Hey, I have not been shy. I'm just a guy in the public eye, trying to do my best for our public. I don't want to fight, but I want to apologize for doing what's right. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A.M. Careful how you proceed, good man. Intemperate indeed, good man. Answer for the accusations I lay at your feet, or prepared to bleed, good man. For your grievance that's legitimate, I stand by what I said, every bit of it. You stand only for yourself, it's what you do. I can't apologize because it's true.
Stand, Alexander. We hawkin' dawn.
Guns drawn.
You're wrong.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A.Ham. A.Burr. That song's a banger. Alexander, come back to sleep.
I haven't
Early meeting out of town. It's still dark outside.
I know. I
Just need to write something
something down.
Why do your eye like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, that would be enough.
I'll be back before you know I'm.
They're all bangers, yeah. Back to sleep, this meaning's at dawn. Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Hey,
Best of wives and best of women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 things you need to know. We rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on his number. Hamilton arrived with his crew, Nathaniel Pendleton, and a doctor that he knew. I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. This man has poisoned my political pursuits. Most disputes die and no one is true. Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability. I didn't know this at the time, but we were in the same spot. Your son died, is that why? He examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as if methodically fiddled with the trigger. Confession time, here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you that I'm a terrible shot. Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It's him or me. The world will never be the same. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter. Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count. Faces fire. I'm not going to speak. I'll be silent here.
Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me? What if this bullet is my legacy?
Legacy.
What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote
It's so well written, I don't think I could say
a
anything.
song someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time, I'm running and my time's up. Wise up, eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Lawrence leads a soldier's chorus
on the other side.
My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up, Eliza. My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
He aims his pistol at the sky. Wait!
You want this movie so bad?
Between his ribs.
Yeah.
I
Walk towards him.
but I am
Usher away.
They rowing back across the Hudson.
Get a drink.
I hear wailing in the street.
Somebody tells me you'd better hide. Say Angelica and Eliza were both at his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes, and it takes, and it takes. History obliterates. With every picture it paints me with all my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm willing to pay for it. Fired, but I had paid for it. Now I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known. I should have known the world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. The world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. This is the last song, guys. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You're no control who lives, who dies, who tells your story.
Jefferson, I'll give him this. His financial system is a work of genius. I couldn't undo it if I tried. And I tried.
Who dies, who tells your story? There's no third part, I'm sorry. It's just the last song.
To prosperity. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't get enough credit for all the credit he gave us.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Every other founding father's story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old. And when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Eliza, I put myself back in the narrative. stop wasting time of tears and live another 50 years. It's not enough to review every soldier who fought by your side. I try to make sense of you, thousands of pages of writings. You really do write like you're running out of time. Rely on Angelica. While she's alive, we tell your story. She's buried in Trinity Church near you. When I needed here most, she was right on time. And I'm still not through. I asked myself, what would you do if you had more time? The Lord in His kindness, He gives me what you always wanted. He gives me more time. I was once in D.C. for the Washington Monument. I speak out against slavery. You could have done so much more if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will I tell your story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of? Your orphanage, I established the first life orphanage in New York City. I helped reach hundreds of children. I get to see them growing up. In their eyes I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will I tell my story? Oh, I can't wait to see you again. It's only a matter of time. Tell your story. Who dies? Who tells your story? I tell your story. Who dies? Who tells your story? Yay! That's the end. Woo! I hope you enjoyed. It's a long time. It's a long time. Oh man, my throat's a little hoarse now, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm surprised I'm not feeling as bad as I thought I would be. But you know, like thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Man, I kind of want to do this again. I feel like at the second time and third times, you know, it kind of loses its magic. But hopefully next time I'll be able to do it. If next time I'll do it, I'll be better at it. Yeah, and I kind of want to do it in the future again. We'll have to see though. We'll have to see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. It was really fun to do. It's been a long time since I like really relived this musical. So it's really good. I can't wait till like the day I see it in theater, like in for real. You know. Did I just what? That's fun. I can't wait to do it sometime. Did I just what? Oh, I did just upload a cover. Oh, I'm surprised you noticed. Oh. Yeah, it's my third Christmas gift to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me this year. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm really happy. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I uploaded another cover. Yeah. So that's my third Christmas gift to all you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you listen to it, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot better than today's stream. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys listen to it, and I hope you have fun listening to it. I hope you had fun today, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You know. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Yeah. You too. Yeah. Don't worry. I had this all planned because my brain's massive. You know, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Can't wait to do this sometime again. Yeah, woo! That'll be the end for today's stream. If you want to use my new emotes, you can use them on my server. Yeah, I uploaded emotes. Yeah, in case you didn't figure that out yet, I got new emotes. Woo! Yeah, I did a lot of work today, but I hope you guys are happy. So yeah. Okay. Well, okay, that'll be all. Merry Christmas! I hope you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful days, and spend time with people who you care about. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Good evening.